Hey, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Beautiful Cancerians. Welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of this video, we're going to go ahead and jump into this beautiful monthly energy picker card reading. And we're focusing on diving a bit deeper into this honesty energy, which we'll get to in just a few moments. First, let me go ahead and start this thing off right with a word of prayer. And then we'll get into these messages, okay? Y'all gonna have to excuse me because I'm still trying to get over an illness, and yeah, so I may sound still a little nasally and my voice ain't quite right, but y'all know they ain't never stopped me. If I feel the need to sing, I'm still gonna try to get it out. I don't care how I sound. Anyway, to the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you thanking you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this blessing. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages for the collective. Straight, no chaser. Clear, no chaser. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I ask that the message always uplifts, enlightens, strengthens, heals, protects, nourishes, nurtures whatever the viewer needs at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Please be the light. Please lead and guide us in the way that you would have us to go, as you always do. And I thank you once again. All these blessings I ask and give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. I don't know, it's something, y'all. So, yeah, before I get out into this, because I'm trying to really just make this short and sweet and get on into the reading, but because I really don't have much for you at all as far as channel messages outside of the verse of the day. I didn't even get any songs for you, which is a little bit different. And I'm just telling you, it's something. But it should go without saying, y'all, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid. Meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, okay? Keep in mind they are general. I may not even be talking to you. Take what applies, let the rest fly, okay? It may be a message for another Cancer or somebody else, someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe, I don't know. This shoe don't fit, don't force it, y'all. Don't come to me talking about your feet, your toes, them currents hurt, because I didn't do what you did. Always, always, always be self-aware, self-accountable, okay? I may say he, she in reference to the masculine and or feminine energies, but I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, okay? Keep in mind as well that, you know, whether or not I call out the numbers, if you are drawn to a particular number, is a special message for you at that time. Pay special attention, okay? When I call it out, I could be talking about your life path number, you know, the month or date that you were born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to, okay? If you're drawn to it, it may just be like I said, talking about a special message for you to pay attention to at that time. Your favorite number, your jersey number, your kid's jersey number if you have them, a number you want to play in a lotto. I don't know, honey. Take it as it resonates, all right? Let's see. I think that is it. Finally, y'all, I know y'all can tell it's set up a little bit differently, and I will continue this for the remainder of the year as far as with these monthly PACs. Look, if I even continue the PACs for the remainder of the year, because I don't know, the way I've been feeling kind of lately, it's just, I don't even know, because it takes a lot to get these out, which is even why I decided to do it this way, right? but I know it's really just me putting pressure on myself, but I'm like so far behind, if you will. Not that really time is nothing, right? It's fluid, as I just got through saying. So really I'm not. I'm right on time. I know this, but at the same time, I'm still human, right? The flesh part of me wants to put myself under this time crunch, and it just is what it is. But anyway, so I'm honestly about to create some undue stress trying to, be under a time crunch when I don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're gonna let that go. All right, so technically, and in getting to the pile selection, this is pile 1, the fates. This is pile 2, building blocks in reverse, and this is pile 3, unfinished symphony. Okay, I will still do them separately, individually as piles, and you stay tuned to the end, or once you're finished with your pile or piles, you can skip to the wrap up and you'll see how it all coincides, collectively, because I tell you all the time, y'all are connected as a sign overall anyway. All right, now, as I always mention during the pile selection, y'all please take all the time that you need. Pause the video if you need to. Get into your mindful deep breath. You know what I'm saying? Get into your zen. Allow spirit in to lead and guide you to the pile or piles that are meant for you. And whenever you're ready, timestamps will be below. So let's go and grow. All right. Now let's go on and get into this. The verse of the day for you is Colossians 3:13. And it came through at 9:24. So any of those numbers, first of all, 313 is a powerful palindrome. It magnifies that energy, right? Same thing written forwards and backwards. So 313 may be your address. Again, any of the combination they're in. The numbers 1 and 3 may be your life path number. Even 6 or 7 is standing out to me, okay? Or even what? Yeah. And then 924, that may be your address. Any of those numbers they're in, any of those houses you want to pay particular attention to, especially the number 3 or the 3rd house. And of course your own, 4th house. But something about the number 3 is really I'm being drawn to. So Colossians 3:13. Good gracious. We're doing fine. All right. It reads, King James Version. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. That's powerful, man, because for me to even think about Gemini, not even reading the New Living Translation that Gemini's reading, and they just came off of, y'all might want to check that out. Y'all might have something to do with the Gemini. I do not believe in coincidences whatsoever, but their overall header for the month is forgiveness, as well as Taurus. So same applies. You might want to check that reading out, or you have something to do with that, or you might something with that. Yeah, so forgive. Forgive. Let me get to the New Living Translation, because that's crazy. I knew it was something for me to even think of them. Alright, and again, Colossians 3:13. The New Living Translation reads, Make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. Okay? In honesty and in truth. Because that is what we're diving into right here. Right here, right now, my beautiful, look, I was about to call you Jim, Cancer. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And this is how, maybe you need it, oh my God. That's why Gemini is coming up too, because their reading was, I just heard ridicule. Their reading was ridicule, riddled with all kind of deceit, dishonesty, illusion. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's big. And I was just telling them to really forgive themselves for any of that. Because even if you feel like it's somebody else, it's you. You know what I'm saying? I tell y'all that all the time. People are only reflections of you. And you go through certain relationships relationships in order to see that. You know what I'm saying? To see what you have outgrown, what you need to let go, and blase, right? Because most relationships are only meant to be in your life for a season. Rarely do you have ones who are eternal. You know what I'm saying? So, and even still, it doesn't matter the season or the type of relationship you are meant. There is always lessons, right? Lessons and lessons. That's what this thing called life is all about. But and I feel like that's what you're needing to see. It's something stabilizing in that. It's something truly stabilizing in that. The number 4 is really standing out. May have something to do with your family, of course. Like, I mean, you are the sign in the house of family, right? Maybe in specifically your mother. Let's see, 3, 6, 8 may have something to do with Leo here. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Who was that? Scorpio? I said something about the tower energy even in Gemini reading. So something about that. Let me see how many these are on the outside. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Oh. Something's doubling. They're doubling. 8, 16, 32. Even for me to start out with 4. Something is doubling up. And it's an octagon. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's an octagon. I don't know. Something about that sacred geometry. I pray my throat does not do this the entire reading, y'all. But let's get on before I not really have a voice. Once again, power recap really quickly. We got the Fates, pile 1, building blocks in reverse, pile 2, and unfinished symphony for pile 3. Timestamps are below. Whenever you're ready, let's go and grow. All right, my beautiful. Look, I'm about to call y'all Aqua and some more stuff. Y'all definitely have something to do with an Aquarius here. Pile 1, Cancer. For those of you who chose this pile, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Y'all may want to check out that Aqua's reading. I'm not even sure. I think, oh, it did. Yeah, this did come out for Aqua. I can't remember upright or reverse, but I do remember talking about that star energy and telling them that that is their energy. So let's not forget, we're diving deeper into this honesty. You can't always expect the truth from others, but you can expect it from yourself, okay? And diving into this topper energy, as I've already said, it goes without saying that 17 is definitely Aquarian energy, star energy, healing energy. This, whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, a job opportunity, or what have you, is fated for you, okay? It's beautiful energy. I love this energy. And it's powerful. I'm hearing the truth shall set you free. Something about beauty. When beauty's in the eye of the beholder, you may be in the beauty industry, or if you're thinking about that, that's where it's at, honey. Bring home the bacon is what I just heard. So these messages begin on 64, and for what I'm going to read to you, it will end on 67. Okay. All right. Any number therein. Meanings: fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity prayer is coming to mind as always when I hear that. And it's funny because the following card that I turned to, trying to see the page numbers, is Serendipity, which reminded me when I first saw it of the Serenity prayer. Okay, so I feel like something is definitely, it's going to be that serendipitous type of happen chance, right? But it's nothing by chance ever. You know what I mean? I don't believe in coincidences whatsoever. So, like I said, and speaking heavy about relationships in the intro, I feel like for many of you, it very well has to do with a relationship, and it can be friend, family, or otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, the Oracle's message. The Serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. Quote, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. End quote. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective. by nature and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occur, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events in your current circumstances have to teach you. Did not say lessons and lessons. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. If this has to do with a relationship, which I feel for a majority of you, it says, other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in a relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. All right? The prosperity message reads, 66 is the page that it begins on, and that's what's standing out to me. So, truly, your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You're being invited to accept, quote, what is, end quote, unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Ride it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. I love that. I couldn't even get through that because I was that was what I was telling Gemini in every single pile, essentially. It's just to surrender and stop fighting it and trust yourself, you know what I'm saying? Your higher guidance, your intuition, spirit, all that, you know? So powerful. All right, let's dive on in, my beautiful Cancer, see what they have for you. First out, we have so many options, but it's confusion. It's all an illusion. And it's like, you already know. That's funny that I was just saying, and I told y'all from the beginning, I just feel like there's a fog, a sense of confusion, right? That's exactly what this is. 7 may be talking about, you may be a July Cancer, okay? It may be something special about July. This to me is Scorpionic energy, and I did say something about having to do with the Scorpio or something like that, with that tower or whatever, did I not? If not, I know I kept saying that in Gemini's reading, so very much so. It could be talking about any other water sign. Obviously, I feel like this is you and your energy, because I told y'all from the jump, like, I was so foggy, confused, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing Halo, Beyonce. All right. And then we have, no need to be if you go within. Seek your higher guidance. Some of you aren't doing that. This is the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. The number 9 may be significant to you. It's also talking about, because I just heard hiding in plain sight. Something about that, like I said, especially with the 7 of Cups, something, you're avoiding your higher guidance when you know that, because this is the honesty and truth. This is that love and light. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be in this illusion if you just go within to see it clearly. Something about that. Maybe this, some of you may be feeling like, and this could occur during Virgo season, but I feel like some of you may be feeling like this Virgo that you're encountering, you know, you trying to, something about you denying what's true, what's real, whether in a relationship or not. You know what I'm saying? Something about it. Maybe this is, you're denying your true feelings towards this Virgo, or them you, however. Maybe you're denying, or you're being a little bit dishonest about letting this Virgo go or moving on. You know what I'm saying? Something, or again, or them you. as the train sounds. I don't know, something about it. Look at here. Could be the idea or the belief of however you feel like your family should be. You know what I'm saying? Or how they should be within the family. Because this is upright, you know, that's potentially mothering, nurturing, you know, healing energy, right? Maybe some of y'all are lacking the confidence or feel like, you know, something about self-worth and being honest with whoever this is, whether it's another, I was about to say fire sign. Wow. I meant to say water sign. Okay. That's what I was trying to say. Weather and fellow, they may have some fire. Because it's something about Mars. Maybe Mars and Scorpio or something like that. But what I was trying to say before I got all tongue-tied, I feel like some of y'all are really tripping up over your words on speaking the truth to this Virgo, to this, because even this 10 of Pentacles for me is Virgo energy. And maybe you don't have the confidence or the self-worth to tell them how you truly feel. How they make you feel. I don't know. Something about that. This may be your kid, your child for some of you. Or children. Oh, hold on. I hope you're not having to choose between your kids or something like that. Or maybe you feel like somebody, especially for me to talk about that mothering energy. And I told y'all from the beginning about the 4th house and all that. And this may have this for those of you who it has to do with your mother. Y'all may have felt like, or it could, a feminine, let's say feminine energy, because it could be a male or a fatherly figure in this energy. Somebody feels some kind of way because a parent you feel like your parent chose between your siblings, or you know what I'm saying, between their kids or something like that. I don't know. That's kind of that's kind of messy, and you really shouldn't. And I feel like that may have knocked somebody's confidence or something like that, or somebody don't feel like they're worthy because somebody's always been in competition with their sibling or something like that. That is no go, y'all. You ain't in competition with nobody really but yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, let that go. But anyway, I think that's what I got for you, pile 1, my beautiful Cancerians. For those of you who chose this pile, there is a beautiful opportunity. I feel like you're needing to see beyond, even especially really for the ones who I just got through saying that last scenario, because there's very much something stable. You know what I'm saying, within this, and I feel like it's meant for you to get to that point of stability, of standing on your own, of being confident in yourself, you know what I'm saying, of not being like jaded is what I just heard, but not being confused, you know what I'm saying, seeing the truth, because the truth shall really set you free. There's something about that, because like I said, for those of you because I mean, that's just really messy. You shouldn't even be in competition, no, like with your siblings, with anybody, but your siblings, I don't know. And if anybody really made you feel that way, you know, I feel like there needing to be an open and honest dialogue, and that may be what this you know, maybe why you're rejecting speaking to this Virgo or this motherly figure or feminine energy, you know. But it's just like, it's going back to that forgiveness, you know what I'm saying, to the verse. It's like, baby, just let that go. First of all, forgive yourself for even, you know what I'm saying, feeling that way. Honor your feelings, right? But, you know, forgive yourself for even feeling that, thinking that, believing that, you know what I mean? Because that's false. That was that devilish energy trying to steal, kill, and destroy, conquer and divide is what I heard. All right, my beautiful Cancer. I was about to call you Virgo, so you very much so may have some ties or dealings with a Virgo or something about this. Because currently at the time of we are in Virgo season, just entered Virgo season. Maybe about a week ago? Wow. 7 days, something about it. I don't know. All right, That's what I got. If it resonates, y'all know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself, okay? I'm trying so hard not to get choked up. Anyway, y'all, if someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. I truly appreciate that. If you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all, don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. All right, my beautiful Cancerians, for those of you who chose this pile number 2, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. I'm trying so hard not to get choked up, y'all. It's bound to happen, so forgive me. I truly feel like there is something for y'all in that Taurus reading, because I kept telling Gemini that, but my throat didn't really start irritating me until y'all. So, it's it's something you're needing to really, really say to someone. I'm not sure who. And diving into your topper energy here, we have the number 28, and I feel like it needs to be done now. This may have been, or may be, someone you work with. Maybe somebody on the job, could be a boss. For me to say that may have something to do with the Aries. I got Taurus energy strong, as I've already said. I don't know. I mean, it very well may just be somebody, because 8 is standing out to me now, and I was getting ready to say something about Leo. So even going back into what I channeled, if you skip the intro, you might want to go back and listen to it. You're missing some vital information. But the 8 is standing out to me at 28, and it may have something to do with the Leo, or that just occurred Leo season. Maybe something, because I'm getting relationship vibes, if this has to do with a relationship for you. And again, friend, family, or foe, romantic or platonic, you know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. But for those of you who strong relationship vibes, I feel like something had to crumble, okay? Because this is kind of like tower energy a little bit, but something had to crumble in order to be rebuilt, or that needs to be something about that, okay? Because I feel like it was built, somebody wasn't being honest or something in that respect. Let's go ahead and see what they have for you out of the guidebook. Let's see, what number? 28, chat. I just saw it here now, and Gemini had that in their as their center. So the message begins on 105 and goes through 108. Okay, excuse me. So meanings. Strong foundation, a beautiful work in progress. Obviously, this is in reverse, so think opposite. All right. It says the Oracle's message. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? And I feel like the answer is no for this to be in reverse. Not right now, which is why it had to fall, right? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is a truly remarkable and beautiful design. But this has to do with the relationship. It says, when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty. That's powerful. Right? By building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You're moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. I like that. Prosperity message reads, you have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream, and remember that you always have more than enough, and you always are enough, so abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired, and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success, okay? And finally, because it is in reverse, pay special attention to this protection message, okay? Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid, okay? And then the beautiful thing is after that is breathe. 29 potentially being an 11, right? That's the next card. So you're on your way to a brand new beginning, a new portal if you allow, right? Don't be afraid, as it says. Let go. What will be, and what's meant to fall will fall, no matter what you do anyway. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said tower moment, because the more you resist it, it's gonna be like, bam, it gotta happen. It gotta happen. All right, look at here. Y'all are resisting walking away, clearly. May even be from a Scorpio or a Pisces here. I feel like this is your energy, you know, especially those of you who chose this pile. And it's like I just got through saying, and didn't I say something about that number 8? Could even be a Leo. Okay. Or maybe this was called upon during Leo season and you haven't, you know what I'm saying? You keep resisting it. I don't know. Wow. It's blocking you. This is that fog, right? It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. All your passion, fire, desire, inspiration, the newness look what you're walking towards if you accept it, right? If you surrender. This is abundance, like I said. Don't resist it, y'all. It's inspiration. It's a new mind, you know? It's beautiful because even though, you know, this is Wands energy, this is something about this fire at her third eye that's his or her. But, you know what I'm saying? That's being ignited, reignited is really what I heard. Because I feel like some of y'all may have lost it, lost your drive, lost something about it because they're going back to this Hermit in reverse. And that's like your confidence, your self-worth. Some of y'all may have been, that was likely why that relationship had to crumble. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't see it. You was clouded. It was fated. It was destined to happen. It needed to. It has to. Okay. Because they drawing my attention to this, to Pile 3 in just a minute. And wow, speaking of Pile 3, this is the 7 of Wands. Gemini got it here. However, it was reversed. And I was telling them, you know what I'm saying, because anytime this is in reverse, it screams surrender to me, right? Just let go and let God. But you got it upright. And I feel like they're asking for, look at how beautiful this is, though. That's the spark of wisdom, the inspiration. I pray y'all can see it on how this fire is like dropping. Y'all see that energy there? The download that she's receiving, the protection. I don't know. Because that's exactly what I get. And I feel like you're needing to protect yourself in your own energy. Whether that means, you know, heightening up or intensifying your rituals or, you know what I'm saying, clearing your energy is what I just heard. Clearing your space, clearing your mind, decluttering, you know what I'm saying, letting go, releasing. Because them bricks, them was the ones that needed to crumble, that you had to relinquish. You know what I'm saying? Something about it had a stronghold, or this relationship or whoever this is had a stronghold over your mind. You may have felt so zapped, you know what I'm saying? Being around this person, can't think straight, something like that. Not being honest or truthful. Something about it, man. Because they having me go back to this 7 of Cups over here. And I told y'all something with them sevens too. At least I told Power One. I thought I might have told y'all. I don't know. But anyway, there's something about it, baby. Y'all got a lot of fire, and I said something I thought I did anyway back here with the Seven of Cups about fire. So maybe like something about your Mars and Scorpio or whoever you dealing with, but it's a lot of fire sign. A lot of, I feel like it's really just talking about truly listening to your heart and trusting yourself, you know what I'm saying? Trusting how you feel, especially when you're balanced though, It's something about it. Because they want you to embrace this Virgo energy. Don't resist it. At least this Earth energy overall. You know what I'm saying? And grounding yourself. Get back connected. And I even see that even with this Seven of Wands. To me, she's out in nature meditating. Or maybe that's what you want to do or need to do. And that's how you kind of get that, get grounded and strengthen that bubble of protection. Re-energized. You have to ground yourself and come back to center. Yeah. Something about that. Okay. And it don't matter what this has to do with for you, but that's the message and that's the advice, so that you can see it clearly. And like I said from the get-go, just be honest with yourself. Nobody else really matters. And I'm not trying to discredit or disregard anybody else special in your life. I'm just saying, this has to do with you and you alone. Anyway, that's what I got, my beautiful Cancer. I was about to call you Virgo. For those of you who chose this pile, I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself though, okay? And if someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so very much for that. If you join me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all be easy. Alright, my beautiful Cancerians. For those of you who chose this pile number 3, this is the pile and these are the messages for you. Let's not forget, we're diving deeper into your header for the month, which is this honesty energy. Can't always expect the truth from others, but you can expect it from yourself, okay? And diving into your topper energy. I think I said this with pile 2 with the 28 also potentially being a 10, but here you definitely got 10. Something needs to end. Time is now. Something that you may have left open and unfinished definitely needs to end. And as I told pile 2, they keep having me go back to that. It very well may have something to do with the relationship for you. And it doesn't matter, friend, family, foe, platonic or romantic. It don't matter. I don't care. And I don't mean to sound insensitive, but I'm just saying something you gotta let go. Get gone is what I heard. Out with the old, in with the new is what I'm feeling. There's so much beauty and brightness in this newness here. Anytime I see the egg, it's like something is, you're ready to birth something, or something is near ready to hatch. And especially with this 10 potentially being a 1, it is time. But it's not going to until you let, like I said, out with the old, in with the new. You got to make room for it. Some of y'all don't even have room in your life and you don't even realize it, because you may have been trying to hold on to something that needed to go a long time ago. I don't know. Obviously it can be a job or even a work situation or a project or whatever, that I feel like some of you may have felt like, look, I turned right to building blocks. So it definitely has pile 2, which we'll get to in the wrap up. But I feel like that's more singular as far as solo dolo mission, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that means for you. Could just be like your beliefs, your ideation, you know what I'm saying, your passion, something, whether it's a relationship or, like I said, just a work endeavor, a business endeavor, or whatever. It's something that you thought should have got off the ground a long time ago, or you wanted it to happen just so, and all this and that and the other, and it wasn't meant to. It wasn't the right time is what I hear. So look, as I turn the knot for you, It's not in alignment with you anymore, right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say anymore forevermore, but it just wasn't in alignment, okay? There's something else you're needing to do. And I feel like you're needing to rebuild on a more solid ground, with the building blocks being your center energy, right? Anyways, Unfinished Symphony message begins on 36 and it ends for what I'm going to read to you on 38. Wow. Any of the numbers therein, okay? Meanings: unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends, okay? The Oracle's message: this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. This has to do with the relationship for you. It says, moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are, make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. And the prosperity message reads, make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing. I laugh because that just hit. I told y'all from the beginning, I didn't know if I wanted to finish these, but that was my confirmation right there. Anyway, pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in an assignment, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. And I told y'all, because they're bringing me back here to this Hermit in reverse, and that's that surety, that confidence, you know what I'm saying? So do that so you can get this right side up, you know what I mean? So you can just check off that box so you know it's done. Anyway, let's see what they got for you. First out, so you can lay these burdens down, okay? So that you can continue to move forward. Excuse me, this is 10 of Wands in reverse. There's something that's really, really, really been stressing you out and you don't even see it, I don't think. Or you're not wanting to see it. Like, I feel like intentionally because there's definitely some resistance here. Just, overall, which we'll get to in the wrap up, but there's definitely some resistance, or like I said from the jump, like some fog or some illusion. I don't know. We tend to, like I said, I think I told Gemini, but I thought I told y'all too. Like, I think I might have just been talking about myself, but still in your energy, Cancer, true, and me being Cancer moon, I now feel the undue stress that I'm creating for myself. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep up with a time frame or whatever when I don't have to. Just as long as it gets done, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that may be the same thing y'all are up against. Look at here. And it will get done. This is beautiful. But it's time to end that cycle of added stress. You know what I'm saying? It's something about circles and protecting yourself, creating a bubble. I feel like even protecting yourself from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of times it don't be anybody else adding extra stress but ourselves. So, something with the 3. Told y'all that from the verse, right? That 21 potentially being a 3 is really standing out to me, okay? And 1s, because mind you, that's another 10, so 10, done and done. And even the world signifies a ending, potentially. I'm also getting something about travel. I feel like some of y'all are needing to wrap up whatever this is so that you can, when you're ready, when times are, something about divine time, and when the time is right, you can free yourself and open yourself up to the world of travel if that's what you want. But there's some things that you got to complete first. Pay your bills. I don't know. Something about that though. And it's something about these blocks, the shapes, the geometry, because I told y'all, even that's standing out in this world energy, bringing me back, like I told y'all, told y'all from the intro, and even bringing me back to POW too. So, okay, and look here. Finally, you got Page of Swords in reverse, and this is, to me, this is Geminian energy. So it may be some unfinished business with a Gemini. Whoever this is, it could even be, I'm getting Aquarian out of this world energy strong, but it could be anybody, to be quite honest. It doesn't really even matter. But I feel like, yeah, because they're having me go back what the verse said about forgiveness. And I told y'all already, I do feel like there may be a potential Gemini you're needing to forgive, or they want you to watch that Geminian reading, okay? Something about a free thinker. I guess that's why I'm getting that Aquarian energy strong. I do feel like some of you are probably needing to go back and do some research about a specific topic, or maybe end this book, in the chapter. That's what it is. In this book or chapter, or maybe you have a book that you haven't finished reading and you're needing to, something about that, and or this time period in your life. Like I said, whatever it is, because it could be metaphorical or literal. Okay, feeling both. It's funny because these 4 light bulbs are really standing out to me, and that's talking about a balanced mind. And as I say that, I'm focused on the 2 birds on either side, which is again, talking about balance or needing balance. With it being in reverse, I feel like I was telling y'all, to even, because I'm drawn here with the 10 of Pentacles, that's all about balance, stability, and it's like generationally, right? And I told y'all to get out in nature, even in the 7 of Wands, but it's something about heightening, intensifying your rituals, you know what I'm saying, your prayers of protection over your mind, especially. Maybe that is reading is what balances you. Something about a book. And like I said, I feel like it's both literal and metaphorical. Okay? Do more of that. You know what I'm saying? Leisure reading. Something. I feel like there may be a gem or something that you are to learn, or like download from whatever book, because she's receiving in this world energy. She's truly receiving a download right here, for sure. And that's big. That's center for you. And it's funny because it's like this is the journey or the road to enlightenment, which leads to her receiving that download. I hope that makes sense. Anyway. That's what I got for you, my beautiful Cancers. I don't know who I was about to call you. I think I was about to call you Awful. But I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself, though, okay? Pray that's what you're here for. If someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And, y'all, if you're joining me for another pod, I'll see you there. If not, stay tuned for the wrap up, and I will see you there as well. Something with birds, y'all. Sorry, that just really threw me off because I was focused on the this bird in the past. I feel like there's some knowledge or wisdom or something that truth. Speaking your truth, because I had kind of got choked up a little bit too. So yeah, I don't know, something about it, man, something about it. So anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Let me go on and get through. All right, see y'all in the wrap up. This. All right, my beautiful Cancerians, welcome, 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 welcome to your wrap up. Thank you for joining in with me today. I pray that you got all that you needed and then some from this reading, okay? Let's get on through this, all right? Diving into your overall header for the month is this beautiful honesty energy. If you skip the intro, I highly recommend you go back and listen because you missed some vital information. You can't always expect the truth from others, but you can expect it from yourself, okay? whoever this has to deal with, I do feel like for most of you, it is just you. You know what I'm saying? As the card says. But it may be friend, family, or even foe. Maybe even just somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you work with. Whether a business partner or that you just work closely, you know what I'm saying, with. You may be picking up their vibe or their energy or whatever. It may not have anything to do with you at all. And like I said, you just picking up somebody else's energy on the workplace. But whatever, okay? Whatever your situation is, it don't even matter. Diving into the pile one topper, you got 17, the fates. And I feel like for many of y'all who chose this pile, it may have something to do with an Aquarius or Virgo, any other water sign for that matter, or any other earth sign for that matter, to be quite honest. But whoever, it don't even matter. I do feel like this relationship was fated. And as I always say, this whole thing of life is about lessons and lessons. Doesn't mean that this person has to be in your life eternally. Most people are really only in your life for a season, right? So you can learn that lesson and move on and grow. Because if they ain't grown with you, then they got to go. And some of y'all really need to be letting go of someone or something, moving into pile two with the building blocks in reverse. I definitely feel tower energy out of this for sure. May have something to do with the Scorpio as we even move into the tarot, or even another water sign, like I said. Doesn't have to be any of those either. Could even be a fire sign or not, right? But I feel like y'all are needing to let go of this ideation or belief or attachment, even, because whatever this is, whoever this is, may be clouding your insight, your I was about to say awareness, and you know what I'm saying, maybe draining you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you lose all sense of awareness, like literally, whenever you're surrounded by this energy, whoever, whatever it is, okay? And then moving into pile three with 10, the unfinished symphony. It is time. It is done and done. Needing to end it, wrap it on up. You know what I mean? Sign a dotted line, pay them bills, whatever else you done left unfinished, okay? That's clearly what it is. And this is something I feel truly burdensome or stressful that you're needing to let go. And it may be a repetitive cycle. Like I said, just a belief, something that you, I don't know, been doing, or like I said, thinking, believing, whatever, for maybe even lifetimes is what I just heard. But I do see that it's coming to an end, or needs to, okay, so that you can balance your mind. I feel like there may be some kind of, there's, for some of you, and this keeps coming through, select few of you, there's a book that you may have not have finished, that left unfinished. You may even be in the middle of it. I don't know. But I feel like you need to finish that doggone book because there is some word, there's some wisdom in there. Because like I said, I can't help but be drawn to these birds, you know, that are in these cards. And then it's just, it's like a download that because I get road to enlightenment. And maybe that's what was helping you go through this healing journey, or maybe that was the truth, or some kind of way you were seeking guidance from this said book, and you know what it is. The first one that comes to your mind when I said it, you know what I'm saying, if this is for you. But I feel like there's something very valuable in that, and I feel like it's something that will definitely help you with the overall underall energy to co-create, potentially being a 4, you know. And like I told y'all, in any of these cards, especially even the unfinished business, something to do with your business, right? But in the unfinished symphony, anytime I see an egg, it definitely talks about like newness, trying to or ready to hatch. And with this owl perched on this ledge here, that's all about balanced mind in order to receive that wisdom. And I told y'all, even from this page of swords in reverse, and these 4 light bulbs, and even these birds right here that I keep so drawn to, attracted to, attached to. Some of y'all, it's that thought or behavior you're attached to. It's the newness. And even with this cheetah, they move fast and swift. It's time to rid of that with the quickness, okay? In that, finish that. We're gonna get back to this. I'm gonna read this to you in just a minute. But look at here, with this beautiful 3 of Wands, speaking of that lovely co-creating energy, it's like it is time, honey. You've been patient, my dear. It has paid off. This is Aries energy, potentially any fire sign for that matter, and doesn't have to be, okay? But I just feel like you are ready. Like I said, with the 10, I mean, you got 10 here and the 10 of wands here, and it potentially being wands, and it's like the time is now. It is done. You work, or you know what I'm saying, been on this journey for quite some time, you know. Some of you done got to the point where now you're resisting with this Virgo energy in reverse, and even this 8 of cups and this Ace of wands in reverse. And it's like, no, baby, don't do that. Come out of the illusion. Stop going round and round in your mind. Like, be honest and truthful to yourself, because who else gonna be? You know what I mean? If not you, right? So this is very much so very powerful creative energy. The only thing that is really, these are what's going on underneath the surface, even if you try to hide it underneath this riffraff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really mean to disregard it as just riffraff, but what I'm saying is this is really what's going on, and it's trying to bubble to the surface, but we got a lot of this that's the facade, really, you know. So I just heard clarity, and I feel like that's what you're needing, especially y'all with this building block. That's the old. I told you, out with the old, in with the new. Excuse me. You're needing to rid of old, and even especially this Ace of Wands being in the center and in reverse. And I know it's Wands energy, but I always get something about a mental capacity, like reigniting that fire, that passion to seek the vision. You know what I'm saying? The vision. That's what it is. Hold on. Yeah, it's something you need to see a bit more clear, my beautiful Cancerian. Something. Anyway, let's go on, because it's really going to affect you co-creating your reality. And look, I turn right to it. Without further ado, it begins on 150, and for what I'm going to read to you, it goes through 152, okay? Meanings: creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. And it's something powerful y'all are trying to, because it's like you'll receive that download when you clear your, you know what I'm saying, mind of all clutter. Because even with this, I told y'all, if you move on this journey, let go of the extra baggage, stuff you don't need, people, places, things that may be holding you back, that no longer serving you, baby, you have the potential is endless. Because the 3 of Wands even can talk about that, you know what I'm saying, the potential. It ain't quite there yet, but it's coming, you know what I'm saying, if you allow it. All right, the Oracle's message. It says, you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality, blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-created, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. If this has to do with the relationship for you, it says, connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in a mirror, held up by this experience, and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? I always get Christina Aguilera in Mulan, right? Reflection. You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. Okay? And the prosperity message reads, flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness. I'm telling you. I mean, it sums it up and it wraps it up, and they make no mistake, and I don't deny it, right? That is what I have for you, my beautiful Cancerian. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. Those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially in including yourself, though, yeah? If someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for that. I truly appreciate it. if you're joining me for another video, I will see you there. Y'all, take heed. Take heed. I pray you do. Okay? Please don't forget your love and light, right? Your light is just your truth, you know? See that for what it is, all right? And don't let anybody tell you differently. Only you know what it is for you, okay? And don't be upset with anybody else because they may not agree with it, right? But don't let that dim your light or reflect anything over your self-worth and consciousness or awareness for who you truly are, okay? You can't expect the truth from others, but you can from yourself, your higher self, all right? I pray that resonates with you, Cancer. Anyway, until the next one, y'all, please be easy and don't forget your love and light. Deuces.